Jim White crowdfund video, scene 1, take 1. Mark it.
And action. Wait. Wrong background. That was last record, Jim. This new record is more like... Okay, all right, this is perfect. Mark it.
Oh. Jim White crowdfund video, scene 1, take 2.
And cue music. Yeah, action, Jim.
Hey, y'all, how you doing?
Hang on. This is not a y'all type of vibe.
What? It's kind of what we say around here.
Yeah, everybody, let's take 5. And Jim...
I can do this.
No, I know. I feel it. The energy's good. Let's just keep that energy. We just need to regroup, and I'll meet you in the production bus, all right?
Excuse me, the bus?
It's out back.
The bus? You're sending me to the bus?
Yeah, I'll meet you out there.
Okay.
All right, everything's looking good, guys. Keep it up. Remember, Jim, you're a rock star, not a folk singer.
Rock star, my ass. Stupid pink-looking pants. God-awful sweater vest looks like it belongs on a damn chihuahua. Who am I kidding here, man? I should just pack it in and take that warehouse job down in Valdosta. Dressed up like some kind of clown here. I ain't no rock star. I'm a washed-up 63-year-old folk singer. I don't belong on a big stage with the Marshall amps and the Les Paul guitars. I'm just good for...
Jim.
What's that voice?
Jim.
Hello? Is there someone out there?
Hello, Jim. I am your inner rock star.
Huh?
And I'm here to inform you you'll wear those pink pants proudly. And your fans will support you in your quest for rock and roll immortality.
Sorry, man, I'm an out-of-work folk singer. How am I gonna afford that rock and roll lifestyle?
Silence! You will receive the funding for your rock and roll excesses via your fan base, Jim, by offering them amazing yet strange rewards.
Huh?
Come, walk with me down the road of magical offerings.
What?
Behold the first strange reward.
Yeah, that's not really strange. Everybody does a digital download offer now. I mean, but in fairness, that lo-fi demo thing looks kind of cool. You know, the original demos are really weird, done on a little 4-track cassette player. So that's pretty cool, that.
Oh, well, what about this awesome weird offering?
Huh, a blank t-shirt? No, you need to add something, like the album title on the front of it or something, you know, like this, like, you know, artwork.
Oh, very well then, a MISFIT'S Jubilee t-shirt. So, Jim, is this next reward worthy of your great eccentricity?
Yeah, cool, man. What are all these weird symbols?
It's a vintage psychological testing card, Jim. Flip it over and look on the back.
Hey, I wrote that. That's the words to Static on the radio. From Drill a Hole in That Substrate and El Camino and all.
Yes, Static on the radio. But your fans can pick any song from your catalog, and you'll send them a handwritten version of the lyrics on the back of one of these amazing psychological testing cards.
Okay, well, I mean, that's actually pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
And what about offering an exact duplicate of your original cassette demo? The one that got you signed to David Byrne's label in the first place. And we'll even include a vintage portable cassette player so your fans can hear exactly how abysmally bad the demo sounded when you submitted it to Loaka Bop all those many years ago.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, you know, like sending out like something that's like bad material, like that's a nice...
You will obey your inner rock star voice and trust our marketing algorithms.
Yeah, but...
You will submit the tape as a reward.
Well, okay. Whatever you say, man.
This next offering will be hugely popular with impoverished overseas fans who can't afford the shipping cost of larger rewards.
Huh?
This is a rare Masonic coin, taped to the back of an authentic Jim White Chevrolet dealership card from a long-defunct dealership in Kansas bearing your same name.
Well, cool, look at that, Jim White Chevrolet. Man, I'd buy a car from them.
Yes, I'm sure you would, Jim.
I would.
Now, this next item will be popular with fans who've never seen you perform or wish they had stalked you more effectively.
Yeah.
It's the Thumb Drive Motherlode Show compilation, compiled by a longtime fan, Esteban.
Oh, yeah.
It's an archive spanning 20 years of live shows you've played all over the world. Do you remember, for example, your gig in Lawrence, Kansas in the year 1998?
Well, Lawrence, Kansas? I never played Lawrence.
Wrong! You played Lawrence, Kansas, and dozens of other such cities where amateur and professional recordings were made. The list is comprehensive. Dozens of shows. The engineering is erratic, and although your performances are often, well, amateurish, it's a fine index of your growth as a folk artist, but will be useless to you once you become a rock star.
Yeah, like the cassette. That's like, is that a good idea? Sending out like really bad.
Silence! You will do as you are told. Sacrifice is necessary to set free your inner rock star.
What?
Now, for fans of your most popular record, No Such Place, here's a one-of-a-kind offer. This item qualifies as a bona fide Americana artifact. If you search the pages of this French educational book, you will find images similar to those used on No Such Place's album cover.
Yeah.
That's because it's the source material for said artwork.
Right.
Inside this book, you'll also find perverse adolescent captioning that some demented child wrote in it long before you found it
Wasn't
at
me.
a yard sale in the year 1991. You'll autograph this one-of-a-kind artifact, of course.
Cool, maybe as an extra bonus I can throw in this original cardboard drawing I did for the t-shirt art for the No Such Place tour.
Yes, that's the spirit, young rock star. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
To achieve purity with your rock stardomness, you must purge all folksy items from your possessions. As such, you will need to part with this Jim 316 folk art signage you created, featuring the motto of the song in bold, irregular lettering.
Yeah, Jim 316. That's that song I wrote and I played it at this festival in Canada, and Sleepy the Beef and me got really into it because he was like thinking that I was like insulting God and he wanted to fight me on stage.
Here's another piece of Jim White ephemera. This bucolic souvenir whiskey decanter was featured on the inner liner notes of your fourth record. Drill a hole in that substrate and tell me what you see. There's only one of these babies in the world. Plus, you'll throw in this rare mock-up single cover for static on the radio. And of course, whoever chooses this option will get an autographed copy of Drill a Hole in That Substrate.
Yeah, Drill a Hole, man. Joe Henry produced this record, man. It's got Amy Mann on it and all these famous people, and it's really good, man. It's my favorite record of all time that I've made, you know?
These offerings alone seem sufficient, but Jim, wait, there's more, much more. Since you must purge all folky items from your possession, sadly these folk art guitars you made from the staves of an old oak barrel must also go.
Oh, man. Yeah, like even the Elvis ones?
Especially the Elvis ones. Only when you are free of your folky past will you be locked and loaded and ready to rumble and truly rock the town. For fans of your most popular folk songs, despicable as they may be, there are a series of expropriated paintings that you have altered to become official Jim White artwork.
Like sort of like what Banksy does, right? Like I'm like a Southern Banksy.
I suppose. Behold this diptych of a perfect day to chase tornadoes. The paintings were found in a local thrift store, and you've added crazy additions to the pre-existing oil work by artist Derek Van Wickles.
Yeah, tornadoes and all that stuff.
Here lies your second most popular song, Still Waters, depicted on an anonymous swamp painting you found at a local flea market. And of course, we've included your hit song, Word Mule, which appeared in the Heisinger episode of the television series Breaking Bad. Behold, the Word Mule! A modest, bucolic 10 miles to go on a 9-mile road is represented in this body of work. And next up, this folk art misfit character is based on your song Handcuffed to a Fence in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And it's an example of your own skewed outsider artistic aesthetic.
Hey, you know, cool, I got some, like, actual handcuffs I can throw in with that deal.
Excellent provenance, Jim. Check out this washboard. It's an inexpensive item for those jug band aficionados out there.
Yeah, woo, yeehaw, buddy. Where's my waft tub base? Blip, blip, blip.
And here's a functional baritone ukulele with the words to Bluebird hand-painted on the back.
Oh, yeah. Bluebird, that's like a fan favorite, you know? You know, I should paint something in that little hole right there. You know, like, what should I paint?
Perhaps an inscription to whomsoever obtains it?
Yeah.
And if they'd prefer another painted musical instrument with a different song, you possess several other marginally functional dulcimers and ukuleles that would also be available for consumption.
Like 5 of them.
Next up are instruments you regularly play on your records.
Huh? Well,
This repurposed garden weasel, named Shing by you, this is a ubiquitous instrument heard on all of your records, giving the percussion moments that shimmering, transparent shing sound.
Shing. But only if you hit it with the brush and put reverb on it.
Of course. And don't forget your handmade rattles.
Oh, yeah, man, those are great for like the flippy-floppy, kind of flippy-floppy sound.
And now for those guitar-playing fans of yours, Jim, behold this rare Giannini 12-string guitar that you actually played on multiple songs on Misfits Jubilee.
No. We're not getting rid of this. The action on this guitar is really, really good. I can't.
Yes, you can. You have an identical one, only not as exquisitely ornate.
True.
Check out the amazing carvings on the headstock of this Giannini.
Yeah, man, look at that carving.
Yes, it's a beautiful instrument, and it comes with a hard shell case shown here. But note, the shipping costs for any overseas locations will be prohibitively expensive.
Right.
So this will likely end up with someone in the USA.
Or like a rich foreign person.
This next instrument was not played on your record, but 4-string banjos are frequently used on your despicable folky outings.
Hey.
This one has a hand-painted misfit character on the back and features a series of embedded coins on the headstock and fretboard.
It's cool, man.
This vintage folk art banjo plays reasonably well, and with a decent setup would probably sound and look great.
Yeah, the misfit character's he's like the central, like a theme, and I really don't want to get rid of this banjo, because...
No! Everything folky must go.
Oh, man.
There will be more esoteric awards offered later in the fundraising cycle.
Oh.
Special pop-up deals that will come and go to the first exuberant fan who jumps on it.
Oh, well, you bossy inner rock star voice, you seem to know everything.
I do.
Well, do you really think I have a shot at this, rock and roll thing? Really?
Yes. Once you purge yourself of your inner folky baggage, you'll be ready to take your place among the pantheon of great rock stars. Sting and Cher and Peter Frampton and more. But you'll never succeed unless you go out there and show that film crew that you're a serious rockin' dude.
Yeah.
So hitch up your pink pants and go out there and give them a sample of your stage moves, rock star.
Yeah.
And fear not, for I will be with you to guide your every step.
Oh, man, right. I'm gonna do this thing, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out there and be a rock. I'm gonna be like urban, like no more folky country. Yeah, where's my guitar? Guitar,
That's it, Jim.
Okay, everybody, we're back up. Positions.
Go, rock it.
Jim White crowdfund video, scene 1, take 3.
Cue music.
Yes. Footwork. Remember, stagecraft. Do the Chuck Berry thing. No, Chuck Berry. No, try moonwalking. Moonwalk some, like Michael Jackson. And maybe Ace Frehley. Just try to do something sexy. Do something sexy. No. Ace.
I think that's a wrap. Wow. Can I get someone to drive Jim to the hospital?
And so ends another day in the life of a humble folk singer in his quest to transition to rock stardom. The ER doctors were most helpful, setting Jim's various broken bones. At his advanced age, as anyone knows, falls can be disastrous. Please consider pitching into the Misfits Jubilee fundraiser, whether it be a simple download of the record or one of the more exotic items that I have personally picked out for you. Thank you for your patience, and oh yes, I am available for omniscient voiceover work starting the 1st of the month. This is Jim White's inner rock star voice. Signing off for now. Ta-ta.